Yo, what up, everyone? Wanted to give you a quick little update on the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So there's just one project that nobody is talking about. So just wanted to give you also a rundown on my channel. Um, so hello, I'm the crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Welcome to my channel. The world of Shibarium. Here you'll find updates on the Shiba Inu ecosystem, new cryptocurrencies, NFT projects, and decentralized financial technology. So today, what we're talking about is actually that decentralized financial technology. So I found out about this project called NFAi. Okay, so this NFAi is at a $10 million market cap currently right now. And if you look at the chart, it appears that it was um it was released about January 15th. So if you see some of their Medium articles, they also came out around that time, which was interesting. I wasn't aware of them at that time, so they shot up. So we can look at the chart, and around the 15th, it seems like it just kept shooting up, and then it got to about 16 million, started dipping down, shot back up to about 18 million, and it's currently at a good entry position. Not financial advice, not financial advice. That's what it's called, and I think that actually stands for something. So I wanted us to look at how many holders it has, and it has 1,663 or 1,630. Yeah, let's find out. Let's go to Etherscan. So yeah, 1,631. And I wanted to also give you guys a little background on it so that you guys could find out what the project is about. Um, because if you guys don't know, some of these Medium articles give you a lot of info. So this one was from the day it launched, actually, January 15th. And NFAi, I guess, stands for Never Fade Algorithms. So maybe that's what it stands for. So NFAi Labs launches decentralized hedge fund experiment. In the next 24 hours, 100 million tokens will be released onto the Ethereum network. This will mark the beginning of the largest crypto focused data science experiment ever seen within the cryptocurrency sector. Our global team of individuals from the fields of finance, data science, and computer science have undertaken a journey towards a goal never undertaken by no team before us: create a decentralized hedge fund that gives profits back to its holders. And that's very important. Right now, there's like one strategy that's really pushed on people, and that's hold, unless you're a trader. And there's a lot of fees when it comes to trading. If you don't have the correct technical analysis, you're going to be paying fees and losing a lot of money. So to avoid that, it seems that they came up with a solution for that. Okay. And it says so: a decentralized hedge fund that gives profits back to its holders. Without any marketing, we have seen our Telegram members grow consistently since our quiet open last week. The attendance in our pre launch Telegram was something we did not expect, but welcome with open arms. Though our idea is quite complex, our motivation is driven by a desire to allow the average cryptocurrency holder the ability to tap into capabilities that are largely reserved for only a small portion of the market, namely those wealthy enough to afford sharing in the results of algorithmic trading employed within the equity and debt capital market sector for decades. And this is true. The markets are very manipulated, very controlled, and extremely saturated with these algorithms that are these bot traders that make trades, for fractions of pennies making thousands of dollars because of the large sums that they control. And if you look at how much money BlackRock, Vanguard, Sequoia, all these hedge funds and capital investment and management um, firms hold, it's in the trillions, so they have a lot of money to deploy and they have the best technology. So it seems like, once again, for people, um, Shiba Inu ecosystem and its collaborators are trying to fight against these capitalist shadow cats, these evil, because it's one thing to make money and try to improve society. It's a whole nother thing to only hoard money and deprive humanity of its freedom. So with that said, though our idea is quite complex, our motivation is driven by a desire to allow the average cryptocurrency holder the ability to tap into capabilities that are largely reserved for only a small portion of the market, namely those wealthy enough to afford sharing in the results of algorithmic trading employed within the equity and debt capital market sector for decades. Many have forgotten the true ethos of DeFi, and that it is to replace the traditional financial sector by creating decentralized versions of their traditional counterparts. So far, we have observed the following since the inception of DeFi: projects such as Trust Wallet and MetaMask mirroring banks in providing self-custodial services. Projects such as ShibaSwap, Uniswap, and SushiSwap allowing for spot trading services. Projects such as DYDX, GMX, and Perpetual Protocol allowing for trustless leveraged trading. Projects such as MKR, Aave, and Compound providing trustless lending services. Various projects providing staking services to mirror interest-bearing savings account. Various DAOs such as Cult that serve as quasi-venture capital firms, providing holders the ability to benefit from exposure to early stage projects normally only seen by technology focused VC firms, venture capitalist firms. What we have not seen is any attempt at disruption and innovation of an industry that is currently managing trillions of dollars of assets under management. And that is 100%. That's exactly what I was talking about. And that's why this project is revolutionary. I like it a lot. And I'm bringing it to your attention because if there's going to be movement made, we might as well move with the Shiba Inu community towards trying to reestablish some type of pathway to get away from the traditional and get into this decentralized space. Okay, so fund managers are also increasingly applying artificial intelligence and machine learning AI ML techniques to improve operational efficiencies and boost returns. Interestingly, there are traditional firms that are taking advantage of the market inefficiencies inherent in the cryptocurrency market by extracting billions of dollars from retail investors by trading against them. According to Mordor Intelligence 2022, there are 150 active crypto hedge funds actively managing $1 billion, excluding crypto index funds and crypto venture capital funds. Over 60% of these funds have less than US dollars 10 million in AUM and fewer than 10% managing over $50 million. And these billions are paid out to these firms, with a small portion trickling only to the richest investors that are able to network their way into exposure to these yields. We aim to change this. Our team likes to say the quote, the only way to beat a machine is to build a better machine, end quote. We believe that this is possible, but only with the support of those who are brave enough to believe in us. Success means we build a weapon built with code that will turn the tables on the elites and perhaps create a movement of similar AI based hedge funds that we look forward to collaborating and competing with in the coming years. After our launch, we will be posting our white paper and welcome the chance to strategize with our community as we undertake this unprecedented experiment. Thank you, as always, for your support, and we look forward to the chance of changing our shared destiny. Sincerely, NFAi Labs. Whoa, and there's their logo, a little chart there. All right, so that was one, right? And then they had another one. All right, they had another article. And this one was a little longer. It's worth the read. And since I'm in this right now, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and run it for you guys real quick. So it says the third option. And this is all because I want you guys to be exposed to what this is and the opportunity that it could be for you. Not financial advice, but in this particular article, they talk about the billions that they potentially could siphon from other um, LPs and protocols. So, with that said, the third option. What is the third option? Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle, but let me first do some great thing that shall be told amongst men. And that was a quote. It has been just over a month since we introduced our idea to the market, and it has been quite the ride to say the least. Artificial intelligence tokens have taken the stage, and many have insisted that this may be the meta for 2023. Thus far, we have seen some very intelligent teams showing how the concept of artificial intelligence may be used to better the blockchain with a surge of image generating protocols, that is Imagine AI, NLP based, that is Astro AI, traders based on machine learning and pattern recognition. Overall, this is amazing for the industry, and we are honored to have been embraced into the sector despite our small size. On the community side, we have vastly exceeded expectations and have assembled some of the most intelligent minds in the crypto sector as they rally to our call. We want, quote, we want your minds, not your wallets. These individuals collectively are called the robots, quote unquote. And you can find them amongst our almost 3,000 Twitter followers, 2,600 Telegram members, and 900 Discord members. As we continue testing and developing, the suggestions and ideas from this group have helped us fine tune our objectives to create a stronger ecosystem and has brought us closer to launch than previously anticipated. Furthermore, we are starting to get the crypto community educated on why we have done what we are doing with Athena. Many have asked, why did we turn this into a project and not just keep it for ourselves or sell it to a bank? It's simple. You have been lied to by the media. You have been lied to by the crypto elite. What is this lie? Simply, your only options as an investor in the cryptocurrency markets are to be long, HODL, and this should be mixed with crystallization of gains. HODL has been pushed for years to create an environment where individuals are forced to hold onto tokens despite massive swings in price movement. This goes completely against free market principles. And most individuals utilizing a long only strategy that, quite honestly, is very risky on an aggregate scale. This allows institutions the ability to exit tokens without fear of retail liquidity fleeing the market. Stablecoins were then pushed as an ability for cryptocurrency holders to have a degree of safety due to the ability to hit the pause button on volatility and re enter a long strategy later on. However, this strategy has hurt many as certain stablecoins lose pegs or are attacked on the legal front, that is, UST, BUST, BUSD, USDT. A narrative of fear has been pushed based on these two concepts within DeFi to cloak the fact that there is a third option. This option, this third option is something utilized by institutional players to claw away more and more market cap from the hands of retail holders as the market cycles play out shorting. Due to this third option, every return of a bull market, we see a greater portion of capital held by institutions. This is not because there are mostly new entrants. It's just that they are able to go short as the retail market is only given an option, an easy option to HODL or stable. In the long term, this accomplishes the goal of destroying decentralization, a thing we are fighting against as a team. So, what would be their greatest fear? NFAi holders. As a holder of NFAi, you are able to level the playing field. And as we inspire like minded projects, they will help to do the same. Our concept will change the way we view cryptocurrency investing. Anyone will have the ability to benefit from both bullish and bearish movements in the markets, just like an institution does. It is our hope that in the future, individuals will consider a healthy wallet to include a mix of tokens, stable and NFAi. So, with this in mind, let's jump in. Athena, alpha plus beta equals plus y. And they have a diagram, which is, it looks like NFAi. And then this goes to a treasury. The treasury then has an investment pool. The investment pool has Athena alpha, it has Athena beta, and it has Athena gamma. Okay, so three separate pools that then lead into a profit pool. And this profit pool goes into an ecosystem fund, and it goes into phase two. Or phase two kicks in some here. I guess the profit goes from here. I don't know where phase two technically comes from because we can see these arrows coming in the ecosystem fund, and then, but I don't know where this is coming from. Okay, but it's fine. Then the profit pool goes to the vote. Athena alpha staking, Athena alpha beta staking, Athena gamma staking, and each one has a single and it has an LP pool. So I'm guessing these are pools. In business, the concept of corporate intelligence is a very important part of organizational strategy. As we saw various copycat tokens utilize the NFAi concept to create various protocols, we made a very early decision to leave certain information under wraps until we were close enough to the finalization of development that it would limit the ability of others to pivot in an attempt to circumvent our plans. To our community, we hated leaving this information out. And we hope you understand this was to protect you by protecting the first mover advantage we have within the market. So now the secret is out. Athena is made up of three algos, not one. We alluded to this a few times within our tweets and AMAs. There is a major risk when creating an algo-based strategy, and it seems only one brilliant project on the machine learning side understood this. You cannot run only one strategy. There should be a minimum of three to balance risk. As mentioned in our last major update, we were expanding the team massively, and we were happy to say we have approximately 15 quants, a few PhD level, broken into various teams to push the following releases in the next few weeks. To ensure the strategies do not overlap, there is an information wall between these teams, with only Bomba and Hermes being over the wall. Athena Alpha, index focused neural, team one. This algo has been the focus of recent live tests and consists of a neural with a higher number of output layers. Instead of focusing on just ETC or BTC, this will be utilized to make decisions on approximately 29 various tokens to provide a more consistent yield profile and form the basis of our ecosystem flow. As the capstone, this strategy creates a moderate leverage strategy that has consistently shown a 70 to 76 win ratio and a Sharpie of 2.4 to 2.9. Launch imminent. Okay, I don't know what some of those mean. Athena Beta Sentiment Team 1. This has not been a big secret, as we have been very open about the success of NLP based trading since our inception. How this works, without revealing too much, is that it scrapes a few social media sites, including Twitter and Reddit, to determine if people are discussing BTC and ETH in a positive or negative light. This has been based on a few academic papers on the subject, and instead of summarizing them, we have provided links to two of our favorites below. I have to check that on my own, okay? Or read it. If anyone wants me to read that, go ahead and comment on the bottom. For the one or two people that might still be here listening to this, because I know it's a lot. But if you don't do your research, who else is going to do it for you? Here we are, just knocking it out quick. And I already read this, but I need you guys to understand this so you know what this project's about and how important it is. All right, more details will be provided upon release. Athena Gamma Neural and Sentiment Team 2. This is a combination of the above two with differing underlying decision-making parameters to serve as a hedge strategy to alpha and beta. Additionally, this is the most complex code due to its higher level of input layer nodes. We will be only deploying Gamma within ETH and BTC markets due to the usage of high leverage and size. To avoid giving the competition a head start, we will update this further to release. Staking NFAi, bootstrapping, LP for growth. So the vote, and then that's the same part of the diagram that they showed, where you have Athena Alpha, Athena Beta, Athena Gamma, single LP, single LP, single LP for each one, it looks like. After the release of Alpha Gamma, we will begin rolling out the staking protocol of the ecosystem. This will allow robots the ability to be provided ETH as each algo seeks yield on various decentralized exchanges. Many have asked how this will be structured, and we are happy to be open on this aspect. Many projects that we have seen attempt to create our ecosystem failed to see the inherent risk in mixing revenues into a single staking pool, both financial and systemic. What we may reveal is that overall, by splitting the staking portion of the ecosystem, we have allowed a factor of gamification within the ecosystem upon completion. You can choose a stake against any strategy you feel has the best performance and unstake if one is not up to snuff. I am sure there will be a lot of strategies created after release as our robots utilize game theory to maximize yield. Lastly, we will be using this pool to increase the NFAi ETH LP via rewarding those that stake LP tokens at a significantly higher magnitude than NFAi only staking. This liquidity increase will lead to lessen volatility and NFAi price and open the way for increased volume on the token. Increased volume opens a way for us to start reducing the tax on the NFAi token over time, amongst other things. Canis DeFi infrastructure for Shibarium. Just like the rest of the crypto community, we are extremely excited for the Shibarium ecosystem. Many have wondered why the Shibarium team was aware of our existence prior to launch. Why was Satoshi engaged with us so soon? After today, the speculation stops. The reason is simple. They understood that we were only pretending to be just an artificial intelligence token. We are much, much more. And that's key, guys. We will be deploying Canis, quote unquote, a DeFi solution that is done, if done correctly, will form the basis for many DeFi protocols on this chain. How will we accomplish this? We alluded to this in a tweet discussing the ancient Greek story explaining the existence of the Canis Minor and Canis Major constellations. In short, the story follows the eternal chase between a dog that is destined to hunt anything it chases and a fox that is destined to always elude its pursuers. For us, we see this eternal chase in the symbiotic relationship between liquidity and leverage within DeFi. We envision Canis to be the answer to Aave, 1.2 billion, Comp 400 million, or Maker 760 million on the Shibarium ecosystem, utilizing non-custodial contract-based mechanisms to provide liquidity safely and effectively. This will provide a mechanism to help the growth of the DeFi sector within Shibarium, as various protocols will need lending to provide various services within the blockchain. Why lending? To answer this, take a look at the stats of the aforementioned protocols and consider that we will have a near monopoly on Shibarium and revenues will be funneled back to NFAi holders, numbering approximately 1,300 today. They got Maker, Aave, Compound. As shown above, lending protocols bring in millions in revenues for holders per annum. With this type of protocol providing a battle tested mechanism to accelerate DeFi ecosystem development on new chains, given our expertise on both the financial and programming side, it was an obvious choice for phase two. Additionally, this provides an ability for us to assist in the supply reduction of SHIB ecosystem tokens. So this project also reduces SHIB. Okay, I actually didn't know that, but every project does. But I didn't know that was like one of their goals. For NFAi holders, this provides a source of yield that is largely price agnostic and provides a massive hedge on Athena due to its potential and revenues as the largest player on this L2. NFAi equals Athena, AI trading, and Canis lending. In short, WOOF. Then you have the AI trading, and then you got the NFAi holder benefiting. Then you got the Shibarium benefiting, and then you got the lending benefiting. Whew, looking fire. Operational updates. New vesting schedule for ecosystem and team tokens. 15% and 10% of NFA's tokens have been sent to two EOA addresses when deploying the NFAi contract. Ecosystem deployment rewards additional LP. 15% of token supply was sent to team. The 10% of team supply was sent to. The vesting schedule was set to 3 months and 1 month, respectively. And we'll realize this is not according to industry standards. And we realize this is not according to industry standards. Therefore, we have been advised by our audit and security advisor, CertTech. Ooh, this is a CertTech audited project too. Woo, to revest the tokens as followed. Okay, so released monthly over 2 years. 15 million are going to be released every, okay, 20% over 1 point. Okay. All right. This will take place from the 24th of February 2023 and it will happen as follows. Each team member will claim his tokens from team finance. Each team member will send back 80% of his tokens to the following EOA. Tokens will be revested. All right, this looks like a lot of, all right, just the project's really solid. It's the multi-sig for improved security, access control, transparency, marketing, week one highlights. It's looking like the marketing, they got 950. Okay. 150. They got 7.2 million market cap. They trended number one. They got to 12 million 3 weeks. Okay. They got their treasury buyback and burn. Okay. They reached 16 million at one point. Then Bitcoin started to take a dump, basically a little bit. I think it's still under 22,000. And here, what's next? The completion website, version 2 of their white paper, Athena Alpha, Athena Gamma, DAO, Canis Live, Phase 4 announcement partnerships. All right, man. So, without any further ado, that's a 30-minute video for you guys, man. I did want to go through this and let you guys know about this. It's one of those one in a million projects. You get in on the experiment and benefit from it, not financial advice. Once again, Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Welcome to my channel. Shoot a like, shoot a subscribe, and I appreciate you guys for spending time with me. I'm out. Peace.